Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening, and today we're looking into your psychic and spiritual gifts. Alright, so today we have 4 options to choose from. Take a deep breath, hold your air, exhale, pause the video if you need more time to choose. We have the pile number 1, we have the Strawberry Green Quartz Tumble. Pile 2, we have Chiropraise Tumble. Pile 3, we have the double terminated clear quartz angel aura, and pile number 4, we have the green fluorite point. Okay. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you for subscribing. If you would like to be notified of my future readings, all you have to do is subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future readings. All right, and don't forget to like this video. Comment how it resonates for you in the comment section down below. If it does not resonate, choose another pile, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm reading for a lot of people. This is a general reading, so there's nothing like a private reading. If you would like a private reading, information for that is in my description box. Also in the description box is information for the decks that I use here in the affiliate links. All right, now without any further ado, what I will do is I will place these up here and remove these, and we'll start with the reading. Alrighty, so I'm going to leave this one for last as a last message, and we're going to start with, so we have heart chakra for you. So welcome pile 1. If you chose the Strawberry Green Quartz Tumble, this is your reading. So let's find out, what psychic abilities and spiritual gifts do you have? So first of all, we got the heart chakra. Yes. So you are empaths, meaning you have the ability here to feel in other people's feelings almost immediately. It's like second nature to you. You can't really help this. And this makes you very attuned to what people are going through. And this gives you this natural ability to be able to know exactly what people need in order to receive the help that they need. And therefore, you would be really good at healing as well. Heart chakra is, ruled by Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the master healer. And so I do believe you have the ability to heal, okay? To heal broken hearts, to heal people who have been traumatized and have their hearts closed. You have the ability to open people's hearts. Now, this creates an extra sensitivity in you, where if you don't protect your energy, this may bring you down and have you sometimes removed from being around a lot of people. Like, you're the kind of person, maybe you walk into a supermarket or a mall, and you immediately start feeling drained, because it's almost like you can feel what's going on with people, and with a myriad of people that are around you, it really affects your energy levels. So there's a way that you can always be filled with this energy from source. You can do the healing and protection on yourself before and after you go into those areas, and even while you're there, and some breathing as well. Now we got workshops and seminars, so there's something here about your spiritual path and purpose that involves teaching or learning subjects about this. Maybe you're getting into a course, or you're thinking about learning about healing. I do teach energy healing, so if you want information, just email me and I'll help you with that. But there's some purpose here. Your life purpose is definitely tied to healing here, and for that reason, it's really, if you've been thinking about it, then you're highly encouraged to really look for a course or a seminar or a workshop that's going to help you with open your spiritual gifts as well. Yeah, solar plexus chakra. Yes, you are very open to other people. This is, again, that empath energy. So you really need to learn how to protect yourself, because what I'm getting with this is that, you sometimes, that you're powerful, but you lose your power and your self-confidence because you're feeling this is coming from other people and it's not really from you. And sometimes you lack in self-confidence, or sometimes you feel drained. And that's because you are getting the emotions, or sometimes you're sad and you don't quite know why. I'm also hearing that your solar plexus chakra, where where the stomach is, it's like the stomach entry meets the diaphragm, something like that. In that area, like if someone is harsh with you, or they're going through something, and you just feel their energy there, like you get a jab in the stomach, punched in the stomach almost, like that's how sensitive you are. So you really need to find a way of protecting your solar plexus chakra and your heart. You always need to stay protected, so you really need to learn about this. And also, any healing modality you would be really, really good at. So if you learn energy healing, you can, and normally I teach it with the protection. You could do it on yourself and you could do it on others. It's that simple. Yes, clear yourself. Yeah, you constantly need to be clearing yourself and releasing any toxic energies that you absorb, because I do believe you absorb. You're like this sponge. Yeah, that's definitely, I'm getting empath vibes from you guys, definitely, for sure. Okay, so the Ascended Masters here, you may feel a strong connection to the Ascended Masters. Well, we've got Jesus here, we've got Krishna, we've got Buddha, we've got, Kuan Yin, we've got a lot of them here. So whoever you identify with here, this is your guide, this is who's watching over you, because you yourself are an Ascended Master, okay? You have very powerful abilities to heal and to even teach as well. So they're really guiding you here. So it's if there's an Ascended Master you identify with, there's a reason for that. That's because they are with you. Now we've got the Butterfly Maiden. You are currently undergoing a lot of transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, but there's a lot of blessings coming your way. So you are definitely going to learn something that is going to be a game changer for you here. You're going to be able to apply your gifts, okay? So if you know that you have the gift of healing, if you know that you're an empath, and if you get on that path of learning more about it, then you can use this in a really beautiful way, transforming yourself into someone who you're an empath, but you're still. Times I'm doing homeschooling. My daughter's having a class anyway, just to justify why I had to interrupt. But as I was saying, I still remember where we were. This transformation. So you could be this, you have this ability to change people's lives, to get them to open their heart and to heal trauma here, okay? But this starts with you learning to do it for yourself and then helping other people do the same. You can bring a lot of blessings to other people's lives here with this kind of work. Now, with this card here, what I'm getting is you could run the risk of becoming like someone who does everything for everyone else, and a little bit of an enabler, because you feel people on such a deep level and you understand their pain. It's like you sometimes ignore your own pain and you end up giving so much of yourself that you end up feeling really depleted and with not much more to give. And so what this is saying is that if you're living in a household where, let's say, you're paying for all the bills and you're not getting help with that, maybe, or like, let's say you're cleaning the house and you're doing everything else, but you really wanted to do something for yourself and you don't get the chance to do anything for yourself. If there's some kind of imbalance in that way, then you need to start asking others to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself and carrying everyone on your back, because everyone needs to be self-sufficient. And one thing is to heal people and to help them get on their path and give them the tools. Another thing is to do everything for them, make the money for them, clean for them, and take care of the kids or whatever it is. So you really need to start delegating, because you may be spreading yourself too thin, and then that could end up in depression or anxiety, even if you don't see it straight away. These are the long-term effects that this kind of stretching yourself thin can really have on your health, okay? Also health problems. So really take the time to heal yourself. Make sure you're doing things for yourself. And you're not just giving your time because you feel sorry for everyone around you and all of that, because people also need to be able to make their path. And sometimes there's just a touch or a hug or a word or something that you can learn in a seminar or in a workshop or in energy healing that you can then just give them and send them off. You don't have to be doing everything for them, carrying their life on your back. Right? You came in your avatar, they came in their avatar. They need to be self-sufficient, okay? So this could be people around you, like friends and family. And respect the cycles and rhythms of your body. If you're an energy healer, or if you're thinking of pursuing this, or maybe not, maybe you're doing some other kind of job, it doesn't really matter. Now, with the moon cycles, like, it's very natural. There's a magnetic pull when it comes to the tides and all of that. And this is a real thing, right? When it's a full moon, the tides, they get really ruffled up, and the waves, they get really big and all of that. That's because there's a magnetic pull. The moon is pulling more on the Earth's energy, and water is very, very susceptible to the moon. And so are we, because we're 70% made of water. And so our bodies are definitely very not controlled by the moon, but we need to learn that when it's a new moon, we maybe need some more rest and self-care. When it's a full moon, then we feel more energized to go after things, and so on and so forth, right? And so it's about learning to work with the phases of the moon here. And I do believe you understand this to some extent, but there's some kind of a reminder here for you to don't push so hard when it's time to rest. Like, you can still work, but do it like work smart and not hard. And then when it's a full moon or the other phases of the moon, then you can work hard again. You know what I mean? But if you don't allow yourself that time to rest when it's time, so learn about the moon. There's a book called Moonology. I'm going to leave that in the description box below. And learn how to work with the moon, because I do believe that would be very beneficial for you when it comes to your phases of resting and allowing yourself more rest here. Something about working from home here. Something about working from home and your spiritual gifts. So maybe your household situation, you can start, they're saying you can start by testing your energy healing abilities in your own home with the people around you and see how that goes. You can use your immediate family, friends, whoever you live with, and you can perform energy healing on your home, on other people's homes, and you can really get families to really be a lot more harmonious, is what I'm hearing. So you could do, like, you have the ability to do energy healing on entire households, okay, including your own. Wow, this is quite beautiful. And we got the King of Pentacles. So you could have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart. And this also is saying that you have an intuition here on how to make money. You have this ability to intuitively know how it is that you can make money. And you could also, this is also saying that if you were to decide to go spiritually based in terms of teaching about energy healing or using these psychic abilities, you could be also make a living off of it. Now we have master number 33. Look up the master number 33 and angel number 33. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 33, this number. Now, this is talking about freedom, right? It's also saying that if you feel stuck with these abilities, especially if you're an empath, Spirit wants you to know that you can free yourself from feeling that way by protecting your energy. And this is also saying that if you use your psychic abilities, that could lead you toward more financial freedom here, okay? And so you may be at the tipping point where you're asking yourself, should I use my psychic gifts professionally? And I do believe this is a big yes for you. Now let's see what we got from your crystal spirits. We got spirit quartz number 54. Now there could be a link to South Africa, because I do know that there are these mines in South Africa that have this spirit quartz. I'm not quite sure where in South Africa, but I know they have them there. Let me just give me a second. I want to read that one from the book. I always read these ones from the book. Well, that's until I get to know them better. Yes, connecting to community, universal love, harmony, and cooperation. You're definitely connected to the community through your heart chakra there. And you're really all about helping the community, teaching about love and harmony and cooperation. Absolutely. And so partnerships may somehow be important to you. They could be very healing to you, or you could be able to heal partnerships and to improve households. Okay, we heal in partnership, the strong lifting up of weak, taking turns supporting each other. When this crystal spirit appears, the message is to reach out and connect to your community and discover the true power of your gifts through sharing them with others. Yeah. Your willingness to put the highest good ahead of the wants of your small self is called for now. Yeah, you're definitely an empath, and you're definitely very unselfish. You're very selfless, right? Your willingness to put the highest is called for, yeah. Reciprocity does not mean keeping a ledger, but instead feeling the power of offering kind words and acknowledgments. Yeah. This is who you are. You have the power to change the lives of others and awaken them to the abundance of love available from the conscious universe who works through us all. Exactly. Today, even the smallest outreach will make a big difference. This crystal's message is to remember your co-creative powers and open up to receiving the gifts you hope for. It may also be reminding you that there is a great gift to allow someone the power of giving to you without expectation of reciprocity. For in doing so, they experience their strength, abundance, and generosity. Yes, allow yourself to also receive. Listen to your intuition today as you give and receive, connecting to community in a shared desire for healing and replenishment. So you do have this healing, effect on people, and you do have this effect of replenishing people. And healing their heart and their relationships even. So that was your reading, pile number 1. That was interesting. Let me know how it resonates for you in the comment section down below. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications of readings. Thank you so much. Bless you all. Stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now. All right. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose the Kyra praise, this is your reading. Just give me a second, please. Okay, so let's see what your psychic and spiritual gifts are. Let me see if this is a little bit too bright right now. Wow, that was so bright. I wonder. Okay, so something about light. Okay, so that one's for last. Let's see what your message is. So we got throat chakra. Okay, so something to do with communication skills. You have very good communication skills, and your psychic abilities can really open up as you are able to speak your truth. And the more authentic you are, this is all about being authentic and walking in your truth. Wow, Mercury retrograde is really doing a number on me. This is like the second time I get interrupted. Pile 1 got interrupted. This one's getting interrupted. I mean, we're in the shadow, but the Mercury shadow, but this is unbelievable. So I'm sorry. Maybe when you try to speak your truth, you get interrupted or you interrupt yourself. Take it how it resonates. But anyway, the angels are now helping you to lovingly speak your truth. So you're being pushed here to use your spiritual gifts. You're being pushed to speak your truth. And so we're going to find out what that is about here, because you have these communication skills that you can use in favor of your psychic gifts. Maybe you can use crystals to help you open your throat chakra, okay? And they will really support you and help you with that situation. If you're having trouble, speaking your truth, yeah, I'm getting my throat chakra blocked for some reason, so you may be having trouble with that. And so if you are having trouble being authentic, if you're blocked from speaking your truth because of trauma or because of what happened to you in the past or because of being judged in the past, Spirit is really saying, okay, do some healing on your throat chakra and maybe use some blue crystals and place them over your throat chakra to do some Reiki work or some energy healing. I do energy healing, so you can find me in the email below and I'll help you with unblocking, just really unblocking. I do a full work. I'm not a Reiki master. I do energy healing as a whole, and then I get specific in the areas. So that may be something you need to be able to open your spiritual gifts. Now, you could have a spiritual gift of communication, okay? Ooh, beautiful. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you're very, very connected to the divine through your crown chakra. That is like you're very connected to the higher realms. But there's something about being in this realm here, in the 3D, in the material world, that makes you a little bit fearful, okay? And therefore, you end up not communicating to others this ability that you have in fear of being judged or in fear of not being understood. And so you have important things to communicate. It's your purpose here that are being communicated, downloaded to you through your crown chakra from the other realms, from the higher realms, and you're not doing it because there's a block there, okay? And Spirit really wants you to, it took me a while, like this is a problem for me. I had these gifts, but I blocked them because like my mother is a psychic and a medium, right? And there was always this thing where people who, just give me a second, please. Wow, second time interrupted. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. So maybe when you try to speak your truth, someone interrupts you or someone said something about it that blocked you, okay? But you need to unblock this because there's something very important here that you need to make known, okay? Because it's going to be very helpful to yourself and other people. And so right now you need to unblock that chakra because there's a lot of information coming through to you, but it's like it's trapped in your mind, in your, like from your throat chakra up, it's just trapped there and it's wanting to come out. It's needing to come out, okay? Yeah. You have psychic abilities of clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance. I'm feeling claircognizance very, very strongly here, meaning it's a knowing. You have this knowing. You have very strong intuition. And you have an important mission to communicate certain things. Let's find out more and why. Yeah, Archangel Michael is working very closely with you, and he's saying, hey, I'm here. If you're having problems with your throat chakra, I'm here to help you, cut that out, the fear, and fill you with confidence, because I'm protecting and guiding you through this right now. And you have an important thing to communicate here, okay? You could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or have that somewhere in your chart. It doesn't really matter. Or the name Michael may be relevant to you somehow. But what this is saying is, I'm here, let's heal your throat chakra and let's get this party rolling. Let's get this information out there. You've got a lot to share with the world through your communication skills. And I do feel you do have really good communication skills, but for some reason it gets blocked. it gets stopped on your tracks. You get stopped on your tracks here because people interrupt you, and maybe there's some very 3D heavy people around you that are not aligned with who you are. And so I do feel you are going to be cutting away relationship, situation, places, people, from your life who are blocking you from speaking your truth and really being of help to a lot more people here. Yeah, and you have medium. I was saying about my mom being a medium. So you have mediumship abilities, okay? You have a very natural ability to connect with departed loved ones and communicate this to their loved ones, right? So you're like this channel for passed on loved ones. You have the gift of mediumship. And there will be infinite supply. Like, this is something that you maybe already kind of knew, but you were blocking it because you were in fear that people would discredit you or something like that. But you really need to use these abilities now because they're going to be very helpful. And also, you could also even make get donations to do this kind of work, because I mean, yes, it's a gift, and yes, they say we shouldn't accept money for our gifts, whatever, but we're still using our time here, and we could be doing some other job instead of helping people, right? And so it's the same thing as saying, if you have a gift of being a doctor and healing, then you shouldn't get money for that because you're healing people and it's a gift. And it's the same thing. So if you have the gift, you can make money with that gift that you have. Be strong. So you're someone who is very strong, right? And it's like you've almost had to be really strong with the people around you, especially if they were trying to kind of stop you on your tracks here. Spirit is saying be strong, keep going, and keep believing in your gifts. You have a gift of compassion as well. You're someone who you're not judgmental, okay? You're kind of like the least judgmental kind of person there is, because you just really choose to focus on love and the light that is within everyone, right? And see, you've been strong throughout your life. You've been through a lot. You have been through a lot. Maybe there was something really harsh where you weren't allowed to speak your truth. Otherwise, there would be harsh consequences. And look, my throat chakra is closing now. Oh my goodness. See? Yeah, and it just completely closed your throat chakra. And so, yeah, you've been strong, but now you need to heal that throat chakra because you are this lotus flower, right? You're so compassionate toward other people, and you don't understand why you're not getting the same compassion, but you will, because you have to choose to do it anyway, right? And remove these people from your life. See that sword? Archangel Michael has the sword. Just let him cut those people away from your life. I mean, the negative cords that are attaching you to those people, and just keep the love, right? Because you are strong. You've been so strong through the murkiest conditions, through the most deadliest conditions. You still came out this beautiful, beautiful lotus flower, and you're still able to be compassionate toward other people because you know that love is the truth, and love is really the most important thing there is. There's nothing more important than that. And so you know this, and that's what kept you strong all this time, and that's what kept you beautiful and glowing no matter what the circumstances were. But now it's time to really cut people out. Now, this could have been past life things going on, past life trauma. I do believe you're going to get some insight into your past life and what went on there. I'm going to do a reading about that very soon. But there was something going on with your past life that really blocked you on your throat chakra. Also, either past life or way back in this life when you were like really young, okay? Or because you could be one of those people who has so many experiences that you feel that it wasn't a past life, but it was in this life. So take it how it resonates, okay? What this wants you to say is Archangel Michael is with you, and he's saying there's no reason why you shouldn't speak your truth now. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. I'm here protecting you and guiding you. Yes, those voices in your mind or those people around you who are constantly trying to fight off your ideas or trying to silence you even for having different ideas, pay no mind to those people. Move away from them. If they don't want your message, if they're not ready for you, other people are, and other people are willing to hear you. Move away from conflict, okay? Because whatever you have to say, not many people are ready for it. It will get them into a mental conflict of their own, and they can't deal with it. And so there are certain people who are ready for you, and I do feel you are moving more toward those people, and you are moving away from the kind of people who keep you in conflict. You could be that kind of person that you're so compassionate, you're so peaceful even, and it's like conflict just comes to you just because, let's say you say something you believe in, and people just get all worked up about it, right? And then you just need to move away from that. That's just how it goes. And now we have the mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Okay, so the number 40 may be relevant to you as well as the number 4. Now, there may be a big distraction of you and the people around you, and you are missing out on on working and structuring your life. There's a big distraction going on here because your throat chakra is blocked. So do the healing, right? Move away from these people, even though people, situations, whatever you want to call them, places, environments, slowly cut them out and just put them in the frame that they are capable of, and don't allow it to get to you. Because one small cut here, one small cut there, if you cut something negative out of your life, one thing a day, you will see how far you've come after a year and what you're left with, right? It's what you're left with that is really important. Let's see. We've got Jade here. So this is very healing here. It seems like you're on the pathway to abundance here and emotional fulfillment. And for that to happen, you really need to cut away certain people from your life and or situations, or maybe a negative thought process that was keeping you stuck thinking, what if people judge me? What if, and it's not the truth. I mean, it seems the truth because of, what we observe in other people or in the past, but it's not the truth for you moving forward. So yeah, treasures within, a consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. You know this about yourself. You have an abundance mentality. You do not have a lack mentality, but the people around you may very well, and they may bring you down and keep you, delay your blessings, if this makes sense. So that's what I'm getting from there. And you may have hidden strengths that you may be overlooking, treasures within that can give you strength and courage as you break free of the past and venture into the unknown. These treasures can serve as talismans to remind you that you have enough and you are enough. You are stardust, the stuff of galaxies. Go watch my Star Seeds pick a card if you haven't already. A light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, you name it, it's there. And it is, yes. You are someone who is very aligned with the universe, with spirit, but except for the throat chakra. That is the only thing you need to unblock, and that's due to past life trauma, this life trauma. If you can imagine anyone who interrupted you, who told you you were silly because of what you thought, or who just was downright making fun of you or mean to you because of what you said, that's the cords you need to cut. That is the person you need to spend less time with, minimal time with, right? Don't underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and to grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Okay? And right now, I do feel that you're on this path because it says love can draw you to people who will see you in what you do not see in yourself and bring out the best in you. So I do feel you are coming into your soul team now. You're going to come into contact with people who share the same ideals or who have the same mission as you, and they're going to start coming into your life, and you're going to start feeling a lot better about your gifts here, and you're going to become stronger, and you're not going to allow this to happen. And I do feel a healing of the throat chakra. You're going to feel a lot more understood. You're moving away from conflict for sure into a better experience of life. That's really beautiful, Pile 2. Let me know how that resonated for you in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. Bless you, stay safe, and bye for now. Welcome, Pile 3. If you chose the double terminated clear quartz angel aura, this is your reading. So let's find out what your psychic and spiritual gifts are. So this one we'll leave for last. We got twin flame, so you could be on a twin flame journey. Don't make a big fuss about this, because your twin flame could be romantic, could be a brother, a sister, a friend, an animal. Don't take this so, but actually this one really says a spiritually based romantic relationship. So yeah, there could be a strong higher level soulmate, but don't get too stuck on these twin flames, soulmate things, okay? Because what matters in a relationship is that you are happy in it, that it flows, that you grow together, that you challenge each other, but that there's always compassion and love and tolerance and all of that. And there's reciprocity, and it actually grows, and it doesn't leave you out in the cold. And even if it does, you don't stop your whole life on your tracks waiting for your twin flame, okay? That's exactly what you should not be doing. So just a little, so you could be on this twin flame journey. You could already know about this, and that means that you and your twin have a mission together, and as you become stronger, so does your twin flame. If you go down, your twin flame, you feels it. If you go up, your twin, so this is a path of self-improvement, okay? That's the path you need to be on, is a path of self-improvement. That is what the twin flame journey is about, because in improving yourself, you're improving your twin, and this will have a ripple effect onto the world. So it's about working on yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself first, helping others, being the best version of yourself so you can inspire others, right? And just really being able to stand strong for yourself. If there's union in this lifetime, there's union. If not, you're just helping each other, okay? Yes, and cut your cords. You need to cut some cords here. You need to ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So there could be a destructive pattern here, either negative thinking, negative self-talk, codependency. Well, you may be thinking, I'm on a twin flame journey, and you become codependent on that, right? Archangel Michael is here to say, no. If this is making you feel anxious, depressed, and in lower vibration, we need to cut that part of it out. And you need to keep anything that just keeps you moving forward and up in the vibration scale. Because if you're in fear, you cannot feel love. It's two sides of this, it's two opposite ends of the same thing, right? We have fear down here, we have love up there. It's really impossible to be in both. You cannot experience love if you're in fear, and you cannot experience fear if you're in love. So the more you experience love, the more you will move away from fear, okay? Heal away addictions. Yeah, you may be struggling with some sort of addiction. That's what this is showing me for sure. So you could be even addicted to the idea of twin flames, and it's time to let go of old behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. So ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Okay, so I do feel, go watch my guided healing meditation here on the channel. It will help you heal away this. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate... So here's where we get into your psychic abilities and spiritual gifts. Your intuition normally is on point. You may choose to ignore it due to any addictions that you may have, like codependency, substances, whatever. Your body may be screaming at you and telling you enough, enough, enough. And it's showing up maybe as symptoms, some form of, skin problems, and you're ignoring it, and that's why it keeps popping up. So you really need to get rid of whatever behavior pattern, thought pattern, relationship, or anything that is addictive, okay? Because it's blocking you from accessing your intuition. Because if you're anxious and in fear, you're not relaxed enough to be open to your intuition, if this makes sense, okay? So you can feel it in your body when something is right and when something is wrong. That is a spiritual gift that you have. Another spiritual gift that you have, great, is the power of visualizing yourself and success. You have a very good active third eye chakra, and you have the power to manifest the reality that you would like to manifest for yourself. And you have this very, you're not someone who backs down, and she's holding a flame there. So it's saying, yeah, you can be on a twin flame journey, just don't let it consume you. Don't let it consume you. And if you believe that this is something that is right in your heart, and you have the intuition that you are on this twin flame journey, just meanwhile, if you're not in union with your person, just keep visualizing success for your life and abundance and spirit bringing into you everything you need, okay? Golden opportunity. So you have, yes, exactly. You have the ability to manifest into your life, especially financial prosperity and abundance, okay? Through visualization. This is confirming to me that when you visualize powerfully and you remove the fear from the equation, you can actually manifest things on a greater scale, far more, far bigger than you could ever imagine. If you just remove the fear, if you just remove the addictions, what's keeping you stuck there. And you also have this gift of unconditional love. Unconditional love. And this sometimes gets you into trouble, okay? This is the very thing that may get you into a codependent kind of pattern. Like, let's say you're dealing with a narcissist and you get dragged into it. So you need to start learning the patterns and not allowing people to take advantage of this, They either grow from it or you move on. You can still love someone from a distance, because universal love and unconditional love really has that ability to love someone from far without getting involved. You know what I mean? Without allowing it to destroy you. You know what I mean? So use this gift wisely is what this is saying here. You're super sensitive. You are like a super empath. And you are becoming increasingly more so. Okay, so you really need to avoid any harsh relationships, environments, and situations, even chemicals, okay? Processed foods, stuff like that. You're super sensitive. And to open up your gifts here of really using your intuition and manifesting, your body needs to stay as pure as possible. Like when you eat more vegetable, you raise your vibration. When you eat more meat, you're lowering your vibrations. It's something like this. And with chemicals, it really lowers your vibration. So you want to be on a high vibration so you can keep being in this energy of unconditional love without being dragged down to the addictions or the codependency due to fear. You know what I mean? Sometimes stuff we eat really keeps us in fear-based. Okay, so you have this ability as well to exactly materialize anything you can visualize, okay? So again, that's powerful manifestation abilities that you have. You have the ability to visualize something and really bring it into your reality. And the more you can move away from fear, the faster you can make this happen. And the number 67 may be relevant to you, as well as the number 13 and the number 4. But it's almost like you're on this lonely path, right? It's like the road less traveled. It's like you're not supposed to do things the way other people are doing them. And you could be feeling very lonely in this ability you have to love unconditionally. And because you don't find many people who are the way you are, right? It's very rare that you find someone who is as sensitive, as loving, as open and empathic as you are. But really, if you're feeling that someone is pulling you down, you need to move away and go on your own for a while and really work on manifesting the things that you want in your life, right? When we manifest abundance, normally love comes to us. But if we're staying stuck in that one person that keeps us in lower vibration and suffering, it's blocking us from our own blessings and bringing blessings to other people. Okay, and we got turquoise. So the number 57 may be relevant to you. Could be an age, could be some other relevant number. But we also have here the number 12 now. 12 and the number 3. But let's see what this card wants to say to you. What is the message here? Storytelling, reframing, a different way of perceiving. So yeah, you're able to perceive the world differently than most people, which is why you sometimes feel lonely and you feel like you're not understood by most people. Exactly. Each of us can experience the same event differently because all of us are coming from different vantage points. Know, too, that as you change, so will your perspective. And the message Turquoise Spirit has for you is that you can change your story of what happened in the past at any time. Yes, you can heal away these addictions at any time. You can choose which details to focus on and how to interpret events. Yes, there could have been something really painful, and I'm seeing that lotus flower where you survived and you really made it even though you went through that pain, maybe with a mother figure. And you can really choose what to focus on here. And you're being encouraged to claim your power as a storyteller. So you may have some book inside you that wants to come out. You could have a good way with words and a really good ability to write. So think about, maybe you've thought about writing a book, maybe go for it. There's something there that you can share with the world that will be important for them. Make no mistake, storytelling is an awesome power, for no one can take your truth away from you. But you may discover that it has more angles than you realized. Yeah, I see a lot of healing happening for you. A lot of healing happening for you if you start to write about your life. But you may discover that it has more angles than you realize, just as a crystal turned over in your hand has more facets than apparent at first glance. It's so interesting that you chose this one because of all the facets. What story will you tell? Will it be the one that is heroic and empowering, worthy of your hard work and efforts to heal that is wounded within you? Rest assured that you can be honest about all that you have experienced and done, yet still write a story that will help you feel that you are strong, wise, and supported by the conscious universe. The truth we all share is complicated, and the way you tell your truth is up to you. So Turquoise Spirit encourages you to write your story well in a way that honors, empowers, and heals you, and gives you the strength, even if others may not seem to accept your truth. Tell it anyway, for doing it is a healing act. There you go. Okay, that's your answer on how to heal any trauma or negativity from the past and get you into a higher vibration. Start writing your story, even if it's not to publish. It can be if you wanted to, but it's to heal mainly. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how that resonated for you in the comment section down below. And bye for now. Until next time. Welcome, pile 4. Last but not least, if you chose this green fluorite point, this is your reading. So let's find out what your spiritual gifts are. I'm going to leave this one for last. We got shield yourself. Okay, so maybe you're not protecting your energy enough. Maybe you don't believe there's a spiritual warfare going on. Maybe you don't believe you need to protect yourself. But listen, energies are a real thing, good and bad, negative and positive. And you really need to shield yourself from those energies that are blocking you, that are slowing you down, that are pulling you back, that are keeping you in fear, okay? You need to protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Base chakra, yeah, you're dealing with a lot of fear, so you need to choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, your career, your finances, your life. because your words really will determine your outcome, okay? A big part of manifesting, the biggest part, is what you think to yourself, what you say to yourself, what you say out loud. Good or bad, positive or negative, this is exactly what's going to be in your reality. And if you say, I don't want this, well, guess what? The universe kind of just vibrates with the energy of what you're saying and is not really taking the message that you don't want it. It's just, if you're vibrating with even the message of it, then that's what you're aligning yourself with. That's how it works. Integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Yes. So sometimes you may go against what you know is right for you because you're worried what other people may think or how they may react, or it's very fear-based. So you really need to remove that idea that you need to please people or what you're doing needs to be accepted by everyone, because that really doesn't, it's not possible. And the sooner you align yourself with what is right for you, the sooner the right people will align with you as well. Something to do with books here. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books, okay? So there's some kind of important communication. I do feel for you, you could watch pile 3 as well if you chose this pile, but for you, it's your journey about moving away from fear and inspiring others to do the same, okay? Yeah, why? Law of attraction, so that they can start attracting what it is they want. Because you do have a powerful ability to attract what you want and to manifest, but that happens after you move away from the fear, okay? Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware to energy. So this may be happening to you, and you're now becoming aware that you need to move away from certain people to be able to manifest strongly. Peace. Yes, you need to choose peace right now. And it says, be at peace. There's no need to worry. Again, move away from the fear. Everything is working out beautifully. Listen, if you're spending too much time in the past, in your traumas, in what happened to you, thinking it's going to repeat itself now and in the future, stay in the present. I invite you to just stay in the present moment. You're listening to this pick a card. Is there anything wrong going on right now? There's nothing wrong. So your fear is a projection of what may happen in the future and what happened in the past, and fear of repeating itself. See how crazy this is? See how this is a lie? So be at peace by staying present, okay? There really is no need to worry right now. If you stay in the present, everything is working out beautifully. It's time to cleanse and detox your body, mind, and soul, and your emotions, okay? Yeah, you need to do like some kind of energy healing right now, because there may be a lot of blocks that you're experiencing due to fear. And writing about your fear and transmuting it is a good way to go right now. And I do feel if you move away from this, if you do the energy healing, if you do the work to move away from fear, I'm going to start helping people with that, with moving away from fear. I haven't been offering it as a service yet, but I can absolutely I'm thinking about doing that, because I think it's essential, and I do feel you really need that. And energy healing is going to help you with that as well, because you're supposed to be working on your independence right now, okay? Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And if you're staying in fear-based mentality, and which is also lack mentality, you're not believing in yourself. So you really need to detox the way you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're doing things, because it may not be what's right for you. You may be trying to do what's right for other people, and that's very unsettling. And that's keeping you in low vibration, especially if you're trying to cater to people who are in lower vibration, because you do know better than this. Yes, it's time to end that. You're ending that phase. Close that cycle now once and for all. The old must be released so that the new can enter, okay? You're entering a new phase in your life here. King of Swords, Muse of Voices. You're supposed to use your voice, and your voice is being blocked. Use your voice. Write a book about it. Write a book about your experiences and change it as you go. as you heal. I'm seeing some mental anguish or obsessive thinking or negative self-talk or negative thinking patterns here, like in a loop. You need to move away from that. Ask Archangel Michael to cut that from you. It's stopping you on your tracks right now. It's keeping you in fear-based. It's blocking you from seeing further. Try my guided healing meditation. It's here on the channel. Yes, you have this fear of trusting in the magic. It says trust in the magic. The number 66 may be relevant to you. You may be seeing it a lot. The number 12 and the number 3 may also be relevant. You may have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart somewhere. But Spirit is trying to say, just trust the magic. Just trust in it so that you can open up to your spiritual gifts. Because right now, you're touching on the iceberg of your spiritual gifts. You kind of have an idea of the law of attraction, right? You kind of have an idea that you are spiritual. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. But you're still not trusting it. You're still not trusting it. You're still not trusting in how big you can actually go and how big you can actually go. Malachite, yes. Go big or go home, right? But let's see. The number 34 may be relevant to you as well as the number 7. Let's see. I'm going to read this one from the book. I normally do with these oracle cards, just for a last message, okay? Clarity of thought and emotions, the right use of intellect, integrating thoughts and intuition. So maybe because you're spending too much time in your mind, you're blocking your spiritual gifts from entering. You're not opening up to the other realms. I'm seeing a lot of worry around finances and 3D preoccupations, where if only you opened up yourself up, maybe you're good with money, because Malachite means you're good with money. But imagine now using that worldly vision and ability to attract the money you want. Imagine multiplying that by 10 or 100 or 1,000. Why? It's like you're limiting yourself to what it is that you can achieve. It's like saying, okay, let's set some goals now. What is realistic for you to make right now? No, write a check for yourself. Write a check for yourself of the amount you want. Okay, maybe you're going to get your realistic amount, part of that bigger check, in the next year or 2. But what if you get the bigger check in 5 years? Why are you limiting yourself? Overthinking, there we go. Overthinking. I saw that. Overthinking can make you feel like you are starting to lose it. Yes, it can get you in this, it gets you in a loop and it feels like you're losing it. And yeah, that's why I saw mental anguish. It's starting to become a problem. Anxiety is starting to become a problem, and you really need to detox this. You need energy healing. Okay, yeah. But just let me think here. Overthinking can make you feel like you are starting to lose it. Why? Because it's not enough. You're trying to do it on your own. You're not opening the door for Spirit to come in and help you. Go bigger. You want to go bigger. You're ambitious. You're someone who is very ambitious, but you want to go bigger and you don't see the way forward because you're not supposed to see it. You're supposed to say, hey, Spirit, okay, I want more than this. Okay, it's not enough for me. Or, if there's something more for me, please bring it to me and help me with this because I need more right now. Okay? So Malachite Spirit has appeared to let you know that there's a difference between unproductive ruminating and taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. Reasoning with clarity means the right use of your intellect as you consider all the evidence you have encountered. This includes evidence produced by opening yourself to messages from the conscious universe through your first sense, intuition. Your reasoning powers are at their peak right now. So let go of any old beliefs that would make you doubt this magic. which is to trust that you are smart enough to sort through the information before you. Malachite Spirit has appeared to tell you something very important, that you know more than you think you know. Have you given your power away when it comes to building wealth, fearing that you can't be trusted to figure out your finances? Do you feel unworthy of abundance because you fear you will squander it? Too often, old stories rooted in scarcity thinking shape our attitudes towards prosperity. Maybe even our parents, the way our parents raised us to think that there wasn't enough or whatever. You are reminded now that you have what it takes intellectually to make sense of your financial situation and grow your wealth. The conscious universe will send signs that you are on the right path, on the right track. So free yourself from the old fears and begin trusting yourself. You need to trust yourself more. I mean, you have it in you, but you're still not trusting yourself to that full extent. Okay, so there's a relationship message here in this one for you as well. Are you trying to justify knowing what you know? Malachite Spirit is here to tell you that you are both smart and wise. When you consider what is currently happening with your relationships, right thinking is married to your inner wisdom, which is guided and provided by the conscious universe. Trust that you have the ability to balance the incoming messages from your rational self and the part of you that just knows. Honor your emotions, but be guided by the conscious universe and your intellect to help you make decisions. For your emotions right now may be an echo of the past, out of proportion with what's happening today. Meditate and it will be easier to see the evidence and use valid reasoning and intuition to weigh it. Okay. Whew, that was your message, and that was the last pile. Bless you all. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now until next time.